New Minnesota Fighting Vikings backup quarterback, Big Mullens. Everything's going to be all right. Don't call me Chris Mullens. We're still workshopping the nickname, right? But either way, look at me. I'm the QB2 now. He is in the house. He is in the building. He was at Vikings practice on Tuesday. Also, looking good in number 12, shades of Gus Frerotte. Actually, he kind of looks like Andrew Luck, which, I don't know. Maybe they should have tried to get Andrew Luck out of retirement. I don't know. I don't really know. Maybe shades of Jim Sorgi instead, if we're sticking with the Colts motif there. But either way, looking good. Got the thumbs up. We're ready to rock and roll, baby. Woo! And he met with the local media, Jackals. And of course, they had their questions, and he had a couple of answers. And he had an amazing one here. So Thomason asked him about if there's similarities between the Vikings and the Niners and the Browns offenses. Obviously played in the latter two. And yeah, we said that they're offshoots of the West Coast scheme. There's going to be some similar concepts. Dissimilar terminology, but whatever. This is what he answered. Yeah, we did. In San Francisco and in Cleveland, they were some similar offensive systems, but every offense is different, and I have to learn the intricacies here, and every day is a process and an opportunity to get better. So that's why I'm going to keep focusing on and just try to improve every day. He hit the trifecta. Well, actually, no, that was like the quadfecta of player speak, just player tropes and just it's awesome. It's hilarious, man. Where you can tell whether it's a coach, whether it's a player, when they're talking with the media, at a certain point, they just hit a wall when they just go into trope and cliche mode. It's like, the Packers are really garbage, but it is what it is there. And, we're just here trying to get better every day and keep grinding, keep working, try to win a ball game. I love it. It's hilarious, man. And then Kevin Seifert, ESPN Go. New Vikings quarterback Nick Mullens practiced today, but it's unclear if he'll be ready to play in Saturday's preseason finale at Denver. Also, if you listen to him closely, he sounds a lot like Kirk Cousins. I don't hear it, but Seifert, who is not Carl Gerbschmidt, he's an audiologist. I just made that up. I don't know. I don't really hear it. Maybe it's just the dry, monotone player cliche speak that reporters get used to. That could be part of it. But Mullens, it is good that he was in the building on Tuesday, got his physical, was able to get a couple reps on the practice field. So the Vikings, for the Saturday game, the practice, well, they had a walkthrough on Monday, but the practice Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. They'll travel to Denver on Friday, and then they'll play the final preseason game on Saturday. So I think that Mullens, with 3 days of practice, I mean, you could get him in there since you're going to run the vanilla base offense anyway. I mean, just toss him out there. I mean, give the people what they want. I mean, what more do you really gain by playing Sean Mannion? I mean, yeah, you can give some snaps to Kellen Mond. Maybe Mond's trying to save his job or at least a practice squad spot. There you go. And then Thomason wraps up. Nick Mullens said he met Kirk Cousins once at an NFL Christian off-season conference. I got to talk to him. Obviously, a great role model, leader, a very productive quarterback in the league. So it's going to be cool to be around him and other quarterbacks. Now, the interesting thing about Nick Mullens is that he is only 27 years old, and Kirk Cousins under contract through next season. If things go well, we hope things are going to go well, it's possible that Kevin O'Connell, Kwesi Adofo-Mensah stay in power here with the Vikings, and they continue to extend out Kirk Cousins, who just had his birthday a couple days ago. And with Mullens, maybe he's settled into that role of like, hey, I can be a high-end veteran backup. I can get a decent chunk of money. I can hold a clipboard. I can be ready if I'm called upon, which he has been throughout his career. And he can carve out a nice Chase Daniel, a nice Chad Henne type career for himself. Maybe he becomes the Vikings' long-term backup. Who knows? And then here's what you do. You have your starting quarterback. You have your veteran backup quarterback where if ish hits the fan, that QB2 can get you through a couple of games or get you through the end of a game, whatever. And then you have your high variance young quarterback. That could be Kellen Mond. That could be rookie TBD. That could be whoever. That's someone where your coach and your offensive-minded head coach, which is kind of nice to have, put in a lot of work with him, and maybe he picks up the offense. Maybe he establishes himself. Maybe he becomes a future franchise quarterback, or maybe it doesn't work out, and then you're on to the next one. Or maybe if you still roll with your starting quarterback, you trade them down the line. That's what Andy Reid and the Eagles did over and over and over and over again. Remember Kevin Cobb? Good times, man. Good times. But either way, I'm glad that Nick Mullens is in the building. I think that he does have a shot to be an upgrade Well, not even a shot. Like, he is an upgrade at QB2 because Kellen Mond was a grabbing that brass ring. Sean Mannion is who he is. And Nick Mullens has been that guy where he's been pressed in the service before with the Niners, as well as one game with the Browns. And he's shown well, and he's a quarterback where you can have some confidence that he can operate the offense, and with so many weapons around him, as well as familiarity with the concepts of what the Vikings and Kevin O'Connell are going to do in their West Coast scheme, you feel all right. You feel all right. And it was a phenomenal trade by Kwesi for that conditional 2024 7th round pick. But your thoughts are thoughts. Nick Mullens, new Vikings quarterback, BD Nick, met with our local media Jackals on Tuesday. Let us know your thoughts and our thoughts and his thoughts in the comment section below. Subscribe for daily Vikings takes. Want to support the work, put a little something in the Venmo. But until next time, Skol, production value.